Dear friend, before watching the video, I have a request for you. Please like the video, write a comment and subscribe to support my channel. Now let's go to our video. Minimized vehicles, for example, the 2024 Elantra are broadly seen as fundamental transportation, extraordinary for first-time vehicle purchasers, eco-friendly, and simple to leave in difficult situations, yet the Hyundai likewise brings a lot of style, and a ton of significant worth. The sharp outside plan blows some people's minds, however the Elantra doesn't hold back on conventional minimized vehicle attributes. Its lodge is roomy for its size and an accessible half-and-half powertrain supports the Elantra's fuel sipper cred. The base powertrain is a winded 2.0-litre four-chamber, however the N-line model accompanies a turbocharged 1.6-litre that offers somewhat more zing. All things being equal, the Elantra models won't really raise its driver's heartbeat. Its dealing with is less engaging than opponents, for example, the Honda Urban and the Mazda 3, the two of which offer crisper controlling and are more dexterous in general feel. For execution-situated drivers, the all-out Elantra N model, looked into independently, is undeniably more fulfilling than the standard Elantra, however it likewise costs significantly more. Hyundai's conservative vehicle is sold under the name Avante in Korea, which has been facelifted with a more honed-looking front end, refreshed outside lighting components, and new wheels. We anticipate the US market Elantra to embrace these new styling changes for the 2024 model year. The mid-range cell model offers the best equilibrium between cost and elements. Standard substance over the SE incorporates a without hands trunk discharge and Sirius XM. Furthermore, deciding on the cell over the SE makes more advantageous choices accessible. For example, we check the crate for the cell comfort bundle, which adds a 10.3-inch computerized bunch notwithstanding a 10.3-inch focus show for the infotainment framework with worked-in route, versatile journey control, a cowhide-wrapped guiding haggle handle, a remote cell phone charging cushion, warmed front seats, warmed mirrors, and that's just the beginning. The standard non-hybrid Elantra powertrain is a normally suctioned 2.0-litre four-chamber motor that pushes out a not exceptionally thrilling 147 strength and 132 pound-feet of force in the engine of SE and cell models. Settling on the sportier N-line model drops removal to 1.6 litres, and adds a turbocharger, bringing about a lot more energetic 201 strength and 195 pound-feet of force. The half-and-half models likewise use a 1.6-litre four-pot, however it's matched with an electric engine as opposed to a super, which brings about somewhat less drive than the base motor at 139 yet more force at 195 pound-feet equivalent to that of the N-line. The SE and Cell's base 2.0-litre motor is mated to a CVT, persistently factor transmission, while the N-line, blue half-and-half, and restricted crossbreed models get a DCT, double grasp transmission. Strikingly, the N-line gets a 7-speed DCT contrasted with the crossbreed's 6-speed DCT. The most sizzling, devotee's pick of the Elantra line by a long shot is the presentation-situated N, which we survey independently. However, the people who can't exactly tolerate that vehicle's ticker price could consider the tamer N-line model. After a concise test drive, we left away intrigued with the N-line's perkier speed increase and its capable taking care of, which ups the physicality without compromising the ride. The EPA assesses the Elantra with the 2.0-litre four-chamber will procure up to 33 miles per gallon in the city and 42 miles per gallon on the expressway. Models with the turbocharged 1.6-litre 4 have gauges as high as 28 miles per gallon city and 36 interstate. The thriftiest half-and-half Elantra is evaluated at 53 miles per gallon city and 56 throughway. On our 75 mile/hour parkway efficiency course, which is important for our broad testing routine, the Elantra crossbreed oversaw just a 48 mile per gallon result while the non-hybrid restricted with the base motor got 38 miles per gallon. By examination, a Corolla crossbreed hit 56 miles per gallon in our through-weight test. To match its sensational outside, the lodge of the Elantra looks fittingly cutting-edge. The dashboard and mid-control area fold over the driver while the traveler's side adopts a more moderate strategy. A solitary drove strip follows the dashboard, crossing air vent across the width of the vehicle from the directing section to the traveler's side entryway board. Traveler volume is liberal, especially in the back seat, which assists the Elantra with contending with roomier opponents like the Sentra and the Volkswagen Jetta. It's not so rich as it searches in photographs, however, there's a lot of hard plastic inside, which is really to be expected in this cost class. In our testing, the Elantra fits 6 portable bags inside its trunk. A discretionary 10.3-inch computerized measure show hobnobs with a second 10.3-inch infotainment touchscreen that fledglings from the highest point of the Elantra's dashboard. The standard infotainment arrangement is a 8.0-inch focus show and simple checks for the instrument bunch. Hyundai's most recent infotainment interface becomes the dominant focal point here. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both norm, similar to a Wi-Fi association. A voice acknowledgement highlight permits the driver to change things, for example, the environment control or the warmed seats by just expressing explicit expressions. Driver help highlights are on the menu and a large number of them are presented as standard. For more data about the Elantra's accident test results, visit the Public Parkway Traffic Wellbeing Organization, NHTSA, and Protection Establishment for Interstate Security, IHS, sites. Key security highlights include standard computerized crisis slowing down with passerby recognition. Standard path takeoff cautioning with path keeping help. Accessible versatile journey control with path focusing highlight. The Elantra comes standard with Hyundai's amazing 10-year/100,000 powertrain guarantee. The main rival that can match the Elantra as far as standard guarantee security is its corporate kin, the Kia Strong Point, despite the fact that it ought to be noticed that while Hyundai offers 3 years of free booked support, Kia doesn't. Restricted guarantee covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Powertrain Guarantee covers 10 years or 100,000 miles. Free support is covered for a considerable length of time or 36,000 miles.